right, so right now we're going to go through this hanging spine, which is a nice view of just the back of the spine. We're going to start with the cauda equina, which is going to be, if we're looking at the spinal cord, ends here and leads into the cauda equina, which is this horse's tail right down here. You have your spinal nerves, which are these white things coming off of the spinal cord, divided into the cervical spinal nerves, the thoracic spinal nerves, the lumbar spinal nerves, the sacral spinal nerves, and the coxal spinal nerve, which is right down here. Then we're going to go to the intervertebral foramen, which you can't see on here, but if you imagine a stacked vertebrae, they're going to be those holes kind of that you can see coming from the side. The vertebral canal is the giant hole through which the spinal cord runs. Then we're going to move on to the spinal cord itself, which is this entire thing coming down the spine. You have your cervical enlargement, which is this part right up here, your lumbar enlargement, which is right down here, and then your conus medullaris, which is at the end of the spinal cord and looks like an ice cream cone. Then you have your spinal nerves, which we discussed earlier, and those are going to be made of the dorsal roots and the dorsal root ganglia, which are coming off of the spinal cord, and then the ventral roots are going to be coming out the front of that, and you can see it better on, say, like a half-cut spine as well. The cauda equina is going to be, again, this part right down here. Spinal nerve plexuses are going to include the brachial plexus right up here, the lumbar plexus right down here, and the sacral plexus right in here. Then you're going to go to parts of the autonomic nervous system, which include the sympathetic chain, running right down here, this yellow part, the sympathetic chain ganglia, which are these little nodes that you're seeing right on the sympathetic chain.